In this video, we're going to cover how to create a SharePoint document library expiration column, as well as a Microsoft Power Automate flow to essentially send out an alert once the document has expired. Also, if you stick around to the end of the video, I have a special surprise lined up for you. Hey everyone, it's Joe from Filthy Casual Tech, a great place to find tech news, reviews, and tutorials. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button below, and all the links referenced in this video can be found in the video's description. And with that said, let's get into it. Alright, as you can see here, I've already loaded up the SharePoint site we're going to be working with today. I also have already created an expiration date column here. Just for reference, I will show you all really quickly how I did that. So in the SharePoint document library, you simply click on Add Column, and then you want to add a date and time field, and you can name it whatever you want. I'll just name it EXP date. I'll leave it as a normal date and time field. Click Save. From here, you can, if you want to actually set a date to the file for expiration, you can simply click on it, click on the little information icon, and if you scroll down through here, you can actually choose the date here, or you can enter one in. But I can choose any day I want here. But I already have an expiration date field, so I'll go ahead and remove that. We'll work with what I have. So delete it. Okay, so we're working with that. From here, we need to go ahead and create a new flow, and this new flow will essentially run daily. And what it'll do is it'll look through this entire document library, and it'll find any documents that have an expiration date that's passed already, and it'll send out an email alert to an email address that we specify. And all of the listings for expired documents will be in one email. It won't be it will not be an individual email for each. So something to keep in mind. So we'll go ahead and look at our flows here. See, and you can get here by going to flow.microsoft.com for anyone who isn't familiar with it. We've been going over this a lot in my videos. So anyway, from here, we'll go ahead and create a new flow, and it's going to be a scheduled flow from blank, and we'll name the flow document expiration alert. And what I'll do is I'll have this run once every day, and you can set whatever time you want. I'll set it to 8 a.m. Click create. Awesome. Okay, now that we have that, what we want to do is we want to go ahead and we need to add a new action for get file properties only. So we'll click on new step. For SharePoint, get file properties only. Once this is loaded, we need to click on the drop-down beside Site. We will choose the site that the document library is stored in. So we'll choose that. Then we'll choose our document library. Documents. Okay. And then we're going to create a new step. And from here, we actually need to filter out the content that we're going to process. We'll do this by creating what's called a filter array. Okay, so we'll add a filter array. Array filter will filter out the value, and what we'll do is we will go ahead and choose our expiration dates column that's being gathered from the get file properties, and then we're going to set it to less than, so is less than, and then from here we actually need to use a custom expression using the UTC now function. So essentially what it's doing is it's taking the the UTC now current value, and it's converting it. There's a sort of a conversion process going on. I will go ahead and show you all that. So and the expression we're going to use is actually an add now function. So an add days function, and inside that we're going to use the UTC now, then a 0, and then this is actually the formatting that we wanted to use. So year dash month dash day. So once that's in there, click OK. And from here, we want to create a new step. And the step that we want to create at this point, we actually want to use the select option. So we'll do select data operation. There we go. And in there, we actually want to specify body. What it's doing is it's taking the data from the filter array and everything that it finds in the body here. So we will do body. Okay. From here, what we want to do is lay out all the column values that we want to specify in the email. So what we'll do, we're going to start with file name. So we'll use the file name. And then we're going to use created by and expiration date. So I'll just enter those in there. Created by, expiration date. Okay. And we're actually going to manually enter values in here. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to query the item for the name, as you can see here. All right. And then we will move down to created by, and we'll do something similar there. All right, and from here, what we're going to do is we're going to enter the created by data. We'll add another expression, paste in this text here, and it's just doing another query, and it's gathering the author / display name. So essentially the name of the user that created the document within SharePoint, or added the document to SharePoint. Click OK. And now we're going to, once again, rinse and repeat for expiration date. So let me go ahead and grab that. And this is going to be very similar to the last one. I'll just paste in the last text. I will type in expiration date. Click OK. Perfect. And now we have all of the fields that we want to display. Okay. And from here, what we want to do is we actually want to create an HTML table. So we'll add a new step, create HTML, and then we'll choose create HTML table. And in the from, we want to choose output from the actual select array here. So we'll choose output. We will leave this on automatic as such. And then after that, we're actually going to add a send email option. So send an email, and we'll choose V2. All right. From here, we're going to go ahead and just enter the email address of the person we want to receive the notification. In this case, I'll just choose my account. And then I'm going to title, or add the, I'm sorry, then I'm going to add the subject for the email. There's the subject I want to use. And then we're going to add in the body. First, I'm going to convert this to code view, just because it's a little easier. Please review the attached documents. Attached expired documents. Okay. And then I will leave the break and add a couple more of those. And from here, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add the output. And then I'm going to add one more line that's essentially just going to reference the actual library that this lives in. So I will just paste some text here, and then I'm going to add a link to the library. So this is just straight up HTML for anyone who's not familiar with it. And then I'll add the actual label for the link. Marketing document library, and then I'm going to grab the actual link to the document library itself, which is right here. I'll just copy the link, and I'll add that here. Okay. All right, and that should be about it. What we'll do now is we're going to go ahead and we'll save. All right. No errors so far. It's a good sign. So it's all saved. I'll run the flow checker just to make sure there are no issues, although it should have shown me already. And then as you saw over here, we can actually see that today is 9/3/2020, and I have 4 different documents that are expired right now. So if all worked as it's supposed to, I should receive one email with 4 different document references in it. So let's go back over here. We'll run test. Then choose I'll perform a trigger action test. Then we'll run the flow. Done. And then we cross our fingers. Alright, it was successful. Okay, now let's go ahead and check our email. There it is. So you can see here, it says please review the attached expired documents. We can see the file names for the expired documents, the created by, in this case it was all by me, and then all of the expiration dates. And you can, as you'll notice, you will not see the one that expires on 9/3, which is today. So it's only displaying 4 out of the 5 total documents in the document library, as it should. And then, as you can also see, it also provides a link directly to the document library itself. And there it is. And there you have it. As discussed, I had a special surprise for the end of the video. I'm actually going to be including a link directly to an export of this flow in the video description. So be sure to check that out there if you're interested in taking a look at it for yourself. If you like this video, please smash the like button or leave a comment below. Also, if you or your business need assistance with Power Apps of the Power Platform, my contact information can be found below. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.